Alright guys, finally we're gonna get into it. How much wheel horsepower is my 2009 Charger making? With the cam headers and exhaust setup. Let's get into it guys. Let's go. Alright guys, well here she is, my 2009 Charger SRT8. I'm gonna go ahead and start her up real quick. You can see she's got doors open. She's got just under 52,000 miles. Pop the hood real quick. Hear her chopping already. She's already warmed up. Took the kids to school a little while ago. There she is, guys. Leg maker intake. Dash cam. You see the headers to the side here. There they are. That piece of garbage on the floor. View heads, view Hellcat lifters, valve top. Alright guys, so I got the dyno sheet right in front of me right now. I'll put it on the screen as well. Before we get started on the on what the dyno number actually is, let's get into the whole wheel horsepower thing. Now, horsepower is what what power your car basically makes at the engine, at the crankshaft. That's always going to be higher than what it's actually making to the wheel, because it's got to get through the transmission, the rear differential, everything everything that has to do with the car's driving functions. So your wheel horsepower is always going to be lower than your horsepower. And then another thing I want to get into is SAE corrected dynos and just regular dynos. So my dyno is a SAE corrected dyno, and the dyno that we used was a Dynapack dyno, which I believe on those dynos, I wasn't there, they take your rear wheel off, and then they attach a machine to your car's rear end, and then they let it run. So this is the actual wheel horsepower. I know a lot of people dyno their cars, and they always get higher numbers on other dynos because they're not SAE corrected numbers. So my dyno, guys, what I'm making to the wheel is 422 horsepower and 421 pound-feet of torque, guys. So we're looking at roughly a 50-60 wheel horsepower gain from the camshaft, along with the headers, and then obviously the exhaust doesn't really do much, but that's not a bad wheel horsepower gain. We're looking at roughly just over 500 horsepower to the crankshaft. So I'm making 500 plus horsepower in this car now. Now, if you're wondering, how fast is that compared to the modern cars? That's right there with them, guys. Newer Mustangs, newer Scat Packs, they're all making just about 400 wheel horsepower. Now you will see dyno videos of for example Scat Packs, people taking their scat packs to dynos, making 450 wheel horsepower, and that's true that they are. But these dynos are not SAE corrected dynos. Now I'm sure I could take my car to a dyno, which I will. I'll take it to a dyno and see what what a regular dyno would read it at. I'm sure it would be most likely higher than the 422 horsepower wheel horsepower I'm making. I'm probably sure I could pull up to some be making 450 to the wheel or whatever. But at the end of the day, guys, wheel horsepower, it's overrated. You know what I mean? It's not about what your car is making to the wheel. That's just a number. It's about, you know, how fast does it actually go, right? And you guys have seen the videos. This thing hauls ass now. Excuse my language, but it hauls ass, guys. It's a way different car, a whole different car. If you haven't seen the video yet of me taking it for a test drive, go ahead and check that out. I pushed the car pretty well that day. Still not even to its full potential because I'm, you know, still pretty scared of it. But this thing, my butt dyno tells me it's, you know, well over 100 horsepower faster than before. But yeah, guys, that's basically that's what it's making now. 422 wheel horsepower. Like I said, this is a 2009 Charger SRT8. These cars make, you know, anywhere from, you know, 350 to 370 wheel stock. So I'm making, let's, you know, 422-ish. That's, you know, anywhere another 50 to 70 more horsepower to the wheel with just a cam, basically, right? We're just talking a cam. Yeah, I got my heads cleaned up and all that, and new lifters and all that, but that doesn't add horsepower, guys. That's just maintenance stuff, the stuff you want to change out when you do the cam. Now if I port my head, my intake, and I get a ported throttle body or a bigger throttle body, and I'm catted still, guys. If I go catless and I add all that, now I can get, now we're talking, you know, closer to the 500 wheel horsepower mark. But I like the way the car rides now. I like the tune on the car right now. It's very good for the street. She doesn't, you know, she idles just fine when I drive it around town. If those of you that are wondering if I got a torque converter, an upgraded one, I did not. It's still running on the stock torque converter, which the SRT Max Plus cam does. It is made to run on the stock torque converter, guys. The only issues I'd have, if there's any, is just, you know, when I'm changing from like park to reverse or stuff like that, there's a little bit of surging, especially when it's cold. You want to let the cam warm up a little bit. But yeah, guys, that's what she's making. 422 wheel horsepower. Those of you that have been wondering, that's what she's making now. I've seen scat packs with cam scat packs making the exact same wheel horsepower that I'm making right now. And the thing about scat packs, guys, is that those cars basically come out maxed out at a factory, guys. I've seen multiple videos of guys camming their scat packs and only making like 15-20 wheel horsepower more, because the scat packs are basically maxed out from the factory, guys. That's just what it is. I'll show you a couple videos of some of the videos I'm talking about. I'll show you videos of modern cars dynoing, just to, you know, show you all where this car is at now.
At the crane. Damn. So last time it was, oh, right here was last time? Okay. So right here was last time, and this is this time. So it's about 32 horsepower gain with the cam.
It's right there, or better than the modern cars, guys. It's right there with it. It's a 2009. So if you are looking at, if you have an SRT8 and you want to upgrade the cam, would I say do? Hell yeah, it's fucking fun now, guys. It is fun car to drive around. I like how she rumbles, you know, when I'm at a stoplight. Now, you know, she's chopping around, and everyone's just pointing and looking, like, you know, giving me a thumbs up and all that. It's awesome, guys. I do want to quiet the car down a little bit. I just did purchase some Vibrant ultra quiet resonators, just to quiet it down a little, because the cold start's pretty brutal. Like, you know, the warm starts are nice, you know. They're not like right now. It's not bad when you guys heard it, but the cold start is pretty brutal. And then I still have the carbon 5-inch tips. I actually have them right here. Let's see. Got them right here, guys. Still got to get them put on. I'm gonna go over to AZ Mufflers, I think it's called, to get them put on. You can see they're huge right here. I actually dropped this one. Got a little bit scratched up right here. But this is how big they are, guys, and it's gonna look awesome. All right. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry I haven't been uploading that much. Like I told you guys in the previous video, I've been having like a lot of family stuff go on. My son, he broke his arm. My son broke his arm like a month ago, guys, and it's just been hard. I got 3 kids, and my other 2 kids have been, you know, it's just hard being a parent, guys. Those of you that are parents know, and you know, the channel is called SRT Dad, guys. So it's just life. I'm trying my best to, you know, to upload as much as I can. You guys have seen I've been uploading a lot on YouTube Shorts, so I'd watch those. They're pretty cool. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me, guys, at SRT_10. I got a lot of reels on there and stuff, and I'm gonna be starting merch soon. I'm just trying to find a company to do it with, but my merch will be out soon, guys, so you guys go ahead and buy it if you guys want to support the channel. But that's basically going to be all, guys. This is my 2009 cammed SRT8 making 422 wheel horsepower. I'll see you guys on the next one. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I appreciate the constant support. We're almost at 9,000 subscribers, guys. We're doing great. Channel's doing great. If you got any ideas for the channel, any cars you want to see on the channel, I got some stuff coming soon, guys. But if you got any suggestions for the channel you want to see, hit that comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.